Hi, Shahzaib here.
Today we are going to talk about two main issues: life of purpose and career management. Have you ever asked what is the purpose of your life? Like we have like a lot of questions in our head, like why we are here, and what we are here to do, what our purpose. Recently, I was watching a TED talk by Jacqueline Woodward. You guys know, right?
Yeah.
The founder of Mangement. Yeah. So she explained very beautifully like how we can evaluate our life of purpose, how we can decide like what things are best for us, and how we can strive for the things that we really want to achieve in our life.
We all have life of purpose. What was the new in that TED talk? I think so. I have a life of my purpose. Like I want a good job.
Yeah, exactly.
I want a good car. I want a beautiful home. Then what was the new thing in that?
I think what I found the most intriguing in that she said that we all have purposes, but what was more novel to me, she said that very few have that power to achieve that goal. Like we all say that we want to have good life, we want to have a family, a good car and company. But what are those sacrifices that you can make? What are those pain that you can bear to achieve that purpose? Right?
Yeah,
Right.
of course.
It's a very good point.
Yeah.
She mentioned.
खुद ही में डूब जाओगा फिर ये सरे जिंदगानी है.
Yeah, exactly the same thing.
जज्बा तुम्हें जिताएगा, रास्ता दिखाएगा, जो भी चाह पाओगे, तारे तोड़ लाओगे, गुन तुम्हारे गाएगी दुनिया.
You know that it's something different. Like according to Lama Iqbal, it means that if you have life, there is a purpose of your life. That where you utilize it. Already utilize your 22 years until graduation. It's a very long time of your life you have sacrificed. 22 years of life until graduation minimum. It's a big sacrifice. So you bear many different sacrifices with that. Like you shifted from one city to another city. You sacrifice your friends, your family, your relationships, your love, many things. So I think says you have your purpose of life. Why you have to sustain some pain for this thing. So you have achieved for something for that.
I think so. Everyone have different whys. Everyone
Exactly,
have different
exactly,
purpose
exactly.
of his or her life.
We have been great example like in our country. Who doesn't know Idi Saab and what was his purpose of life and what he achieved. It's remarkable.
Once he mentioned that
Remarkable.
erasing of the self is imperative. Everything must go for the welfare of the society. Even when he want to listen radio, he won't, because he thought that I should sacrifice this minute for the welfare. I think so that this is a concept that relates to the TED talk you mentioned, that what pain one can sustain.
Yeah, because like his purpose was to serve the humanity. And whatever.
And he don't want to waste a single minute.
Yeah,
and he repeat this thing again and again.
Yeah, the obstacles in his life, he overpowers that, and he self-sacrifices his like desires and everything to achieve that very main goal. And I think he succeeded. And after now he's like gone and he's no more with us. People still believe in his idea of serving humanity, and I think it's a great passion that he serves.
It's very compulsory for career management. Career management. We know that we sacrifice already these things we do in life easily. So we have to plan for our career management. That's how, like for example, in this both things are equal, like life of purpose and career management. They sacrifice that they didn't listen the radio. Yeah, of course. So yeah, so for example, according to Sayer Rizvi Saab for career management, they said that we have to do internship or go to professional life before going to doing a master in specialization or PhD. So it's very compulsory for choosing a specific field first to do MS. Yeah, okay. So I think it's compulsory.
You have have to have sacrificed something in order to get something, you know.
Have you
Yeah,
sacrificed your food, Evan?
You also
Have
sometimes
you sacrificed pizza?
you also sometimes talk about the thing like cutting the finger. You not remember?
It was like that I was, you know, reading this as a book of a great, you know, Daniel Carnegie, exactly. You know, he said that a single cut on your finger is more important to you than 1,000 earthquake in Africa, and I think that is related to your life of purpose. That's what Jacqueline Novogratz said, that you have to have that passion for yourself to achieve your goals. Like it is the matter of like death and, you know, living. You know, there is no
जुड़ोगे तो
option.
जानोगे.
Exactly. You have to have passion. You have to have the ability to sacrifice, and at the end, you know, that is your life. You have to be succeeding.
Also in
it.
Pakistan, especially, there's a lot of difference between a practical and theoretical knowledge. You know, so it's very compulsory to participate in the practical field, not only theoretical. So according to Pakistani education system, so before going to PhD, you have to.
1 minute. You said that both are different practical.
No, they're
but
not
I
different.
think so in Pakistan both are same. Like in both you have to face the challenges.
Of course.
Exactly. You know,
Like theoretical and practical, and each and every stage you have to face the
but like
challenges.
in every, you know, education field, whether it's work or business, you have to have some kind of sacrifices you have to make to achieve that goal. That's the very main purpose of our talk today.
So
And we have to ask, you know, have to convey message to our audience that what sacrifice they can make, you know.
Yeah.
That's our main purpose that we are here to talk about today.
Right.
And I completely agree with Ikra, and I completely agree with you, Shahzaib, as well, that whatever you said, you know, we have many great examples, and but now we have discussed that what is our life of purpose. You know, we really have to go through in career management, right? That is
I
our
think so,
main, you know,
Yeah.
If
topic
you
today.
enter in if you find out your life of purpose,
Yeah.
it is also important to sustain that. I
Exactly.
think so. For career management, you should follow the tips of the educator.
अपने दिल की जो सुनी एक राह यूं चुनी और फिर निकल पड़े होके मस्त चल पड़े मुश्किलें तो आएगी मुसीबतें डराएंगी जिद पे तुम अड़े रहो जज्बे से जुड़े रहो जब तुम ये मानोगे जुड़ोगे तो जानोगे जब तुम ये मानोगे जुड़ोगे तो जानोगे